Hello everyone, it's Dave here from SaveDex.
And I'm Sophie.
And here is a new episode of Novice versus Veteran. This week we are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo Entertainment System, although we are playing the Wii's Virtual Console version. Have you ever played this game?
No, but as usual, I've seen you play it before.
Yes, I mean this is a very well-known game. It's known for being a very difficult game. And it's kind of regarded as a bad game, but I really like it.
Okay.
I think it's a good game, but it has a lot of flaws. And its big difficulty is one of them. But we'll talk more about it as we watch it. So we'll just run through the rules here. I played this first, Sophie played it second. We haven't seen each other's footage yet.
No.
We've recorded it separately. She had no knowledge of the game going in, of what to do or anything, whereas I did as a veteran.
Other than seeing you play it, but I didn't know the controls or anything. You had to explain it to me.
Okay, so this isn't a contest despite the word versus. It's purely a comparison video just to show what a novice, someone who's never played the game before, does compared to what someone who has played the game plenty of times before does. So just sort of like comparison just to see the different experiences we have. And the music you'll be hearing will be coming from Sophie's gameplay. Okay, so this is the main map screen. I'm going straight into the manhole. You are hesitating a little bit. So yes. I immediately switched to Donatello because he's the only turtle you need, really.
Okay.
And you're sticking with Leo.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you find that they despawned on your screen?
I know, yeah. I was like, is that normal?
Yeah, it's just the programming back then. It's kind of dodgy. They can't really... A lot of the time in some of these older games... If you want to get rid of an enemy, just walk so they go off screen and they disappear.
I hope you're ready for a very long series of
deaths.
Me not being able to jump across this gap.
Did you not? You can jump there from the floor.
Oh.
You can, if you hold the jump button for a little bit, you jump a lot higher. But again, this is like showcasing what you do, like someone who doesn't know the game versus someone who does. So if you watch on my screen here, if you hold it down, you jump up higher.
Oh my god.
So you were here for quite a while.
Yep, I am.
So one thing notice one thing I'm doing there.
Yeah.
There's a pizza there by that ladder. I came back in because every time you go back in, the pizza comes back. So that's a way to get your health up to the maximum.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So the turtles all control differently. They all have their own individual health bar. So that's another thing to bear in mind. You're Donatello now.
Yeah, because you said he was the best one.
Oh yeah, that's mainly because...
I beg to differ.
Mainly because his weapon has a long reach.
Yeah, but...
And it tends to do more damage.
It's a slower shoot.
Yeah, it's kind of... But as long as you know that, though, you can work with its limitations. So I'm on the first boss here, Bebop.
Yeah.
So I'm nearly beaten him.
Oh, that's the first boss, is it?
Yeah, it's sort of like a mini boss.
Oh.
So there you go. Now you got Rocksteady up the top there, kidnaps April.
Oh, nice.
And so you're still on that jump.
Still trying to jump across the gap.
Okay, so you're Michelangelo now. To get across there. So I'm just racing away here into the next part. Again, because I know where to go. I know what manholes to take, and
so that time I almost got across, but something hit me.
You hit the ceiling.
No, I got hit by something.
Oh, okay.
Whatever those things are.
Yeah. Okay, and talking about the enemies now. The enemies you'll find each time you play the game, they'll be different. A lot of the times with these older games, I say to you, like in Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden we will get to in the future, every time you play the game, the enemies are going to be in the exact same places. So it's about memorization. It doesn't really come into it on this one because the enemies are different every time. Like sometimes you'll get harder enemies in certain areas. And I've watched speed running, and I've turned out one of the things is, I've heard it before, like what your score is.
Made it.
You made it, well done. What your score is depends on how they spawn, like what to get. But I've also heard it said that on the title screen, when you press start, depending on what time it is when you press start, like how long you've been on the titles before, determines which enemies will be there.
No way. Really?
So it's like people, speedrunners, they study the ins and outs of these games.
That's mental.
Okay, I'm on the boss fight with Rocksteady. Here's another reason why Donatello's the best, because if you jump up there, top right,
Yeah.
and then you duck down, Donatello's bow, isn't it, can reach down and hit him.
Oh.
So you can just stay up there safe and just hit him
No way.
like that. But it has to be at a specific point when he does this ducking thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you beat Rocksteady. So you're on the second sewer level.
Yep.
Okay, you've got the
Finally.
same enemies as me there. Because I noticed that flying one hit you on the way down. It did that to me as well.
Irritating. Very
Okay.
irritating.
Yeah. So going on here. So I've rescued April. I've done the first level.
Oh, nice.
So the next level I'm going to go on is a very famous level. So you got Bebop here.
Yeah, I
Oh
didn't
wow! You just rinsed him.
Yeah, I didn't even try to avoid.
Wow.
I was just like
Yeah, that's cutscene.
I was so
Rocksteady
sick of
doing that.
being.
So now, I did say to you at the beginning before you played,
Yeah.
you can switch your turtles at any time.
Yeah, I know.
And I noticed Michelangelo's on very low health.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're swapping.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Well done.
So
Yeah,
I thought this building was like, I don't know, useful.
That pizza above you, that's the reason to go in there.
Oh,
It fills up your health.
I didn't even know that was a pizza.
Oh, okay. There's one slice. Obviously, the more pizza there is in the picture, the more health you get back.
Oh.
So the full pizza will fill up your health completely. So there's Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
Nah, it's not. It's just a guy with a chainsaw. That. So if you were Donatello, you'd be able to hit him from below.
I know, I figured that out, but too late.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
well.
playing as Leonardo here because Donatello, I want to keep his energy. I think I've taken some hits with him. So there's a
Yeah.
half pizza up there. That'll give me half health.
Oh, nice. But you need to be someone else who needs it, right?
Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll switch back to Donatello so I can fill up Donatello's
cool.
health. Okay, now I'm back to Leo, so I want to keep Donatello.
Because you're like, nobody gives a poop.
Yeah. So he's the leader, he can lead them into...
Lead them into death.
Yes, pretty much. It's annoying because I'm used to playing through this level with Donatello, but because we're recording, I want to keep Donatello
Yeah.
safe.
No, it's
So
fine.
I'm going to want him later on. So I'm like... You know, so I'm playing as Leo, I think does slightly less damage. You've done that building.
Yes.
You've gone back in.
Yeah, I know. Like, why?
Why did you go back
Yeah,
in?
why? I don't know.
Did you die?
Maybe? But then why did I go back in? There's not much point.
Yeah,
Other than
maybe
to get
you can
pizza.
yeah. So you're Donatello now. Have
Yeah,
you worked out that
I
you
worked
can
out the
that you can
stick
hit him
thing.
from there? Okay. So yeah, you probably know, like say, it's regarded as a bad game. I think this one.
Oh.
So it has a lot of flaws, as you probably noticed. It's very difficult. It's more difficult than it needs to be at the beginning, at
It's a
least.
little bit flashy.
Yeah, it's very glitchy. It's very sort of like presentation's not great. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going. Sometimes there's a lot going on at once.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to jump up there because it is possible to do it, but I was doing it wrong. I mean, we'll get to a bit later on that
Yeah.
I'll show you. That's probably the most famous bit after the bit I'm about to do. But yeah, you're meant to sort of...
almost.
yeah, so I'm going to have to go I've decided to go the long way round eventually. How did you get across there without hitting... getting the pizza?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
I was perplexed also.
Yeah, oh, you got a boomerang there.
Yeah, I know they were really useful.
Yeah. And if you catch them again, you don't lose the boomerangs. You got 20 overall down there, but you get them back if you catch them.
Yeah, I had like 18 for quite a while.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, keep catching them, you get them back.
And they kill those guys because they
Yeah.
duck down.
Yeah,
and-
projectiles are good. So I'm filling up my pizza.
Nice.
So what you're about to see on my screen is something that should look familiar to you.
Yeah,
So your old and leather faces back. Again, that's helpful with that, isn't it?
yeah.
Cool. I'm curious as to how far you get here.
Well, because I was like, am I supposed to go anywhere? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like, say when I was younger, so I never owned the game. Me and my brother borrowed it off one of his friends over a weekend,
Yeah,
and then I played it again. But it is just learning where to go.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the bit I'm talking about on mine. It's the dam level
Yeah.
where you're swimming. It probably looks familiar to you. So what I do, because I find Raph and Mikey are not so good with the platforming and stuff,
Okay, yeah.
because their weapons have low range. I use them on this level because you're gonna take damage on this level.
Yeah.
So I switch to one Raph or Mike, one of them, and do the swimming level with this. Now I get too close to that too because I forgot that was one hit kill, so I lost a turtle there.
No.
Which is silly. So yeah, I just switched to a turtle. So you're going backwards here. I think. Yeah, I think you've realised that's your manhole.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So it's the one on the left you need to go in. Obviously, I don't know why I'm telling you. This is already filmed.
I didn't realise, to be honest.
So here, you've got, on my one, you've got a time limit to disable all the bombs.
Yeah.
And you've got, but a lot of people find this difficult. But if you keep switching your turtles, your health bar will fill up again to that turtles. But
yeah.
obviously, when you go back to a previously used turtle, you'll the health bar will still be low if you left it low.
Yeah.
Unless you get the pizza. But yeah, if you need a full health bar, just switch turtles. That's all you do.
Nice.
So, what you got there on your screen?
Oh, I actually don't know.
It's a weapon that you died there. So because I've been playing a lot of Mario.
Yeah.
35, and on this one in the water, they sink down a lot quicker than they do in the Mario's water levels. So that's what threw me off before. So you're back in this room now.
Yeah, I know.
So at least that pizza comes back. Well done.
And then, yeah.
You press select to switch your weapon, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got the frog to fight now.
So bad.
Okay, so now this bit here on mine, it is impossible to swim through this bit without taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So this is the bit where you're going to have to switch turtle.
Yeah.
So there's just no avoiding that. But really, time limit wise, if you know where all the bombs are, because there are a few alternate paths to take that you have to back and forth to.
Yeah.
The time limit's not a problem. You got plenty of time, so you're just see, you've finally got in the right manhole. There we go. So there's the pizza. Get that? Yeah.
So I think yeah. I think it's almost the end.
Oh really? Okay, so there you go. So yeah, the screen you have to clear the screen of enemies, then fight a little mini boss.
Yeah.
Before you can progress on these bits.
There's
There's always a mini boss there, but I think it's random. So what I would do there on yours is run back a bit because you're right at the edge of the screen, so you can't see what's coming. That's why you're attacking constantly. Okay, I'm about to get the last bomb. Yeah, again, there's bits of those electric seaweed and you got game over. Oh, it's a shame.
I played again.
Yeah, you tried again. Good. So you're starting from the beginning though.
It's much the same though.
Right, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I've just beaten the damn. You just got killed.
Yeah,
straight
I
away.
Immediately lost Leonardo.
Oh, Leonardo's a bad one to lose.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he's got some range.
Poo.
So, yeah. But the thing is, you might have noticed with Donatello, and I've beaten the damn level by the
Nice.
way. With Leonardo and Donatello, if you duck and attack, you'll hit downwards, straight down, which is no good for hitting the small enemies. But Raph and Mike still hit in front of them.
Yes.
So they are useful for small enemies. So yeah, I don't want to point out that Raph and Mike are completely useless. They're not.
Yeah.
But I just find Donatello. Oh, you're trying that jump again.
Yep.
Oh my word.
You know it. Forever stuck on that jump.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got my cutscene there. Shredder's kidnapped Splinter, by the way.
Oh no. You got well far.
Yeah, it's just there's 6 levels overall. I've never beaten this game. I can get to the last level.
Oh nice.
But I need to have some practice before I can get there without a problem.
Yeah.
Like every time I try and replay this game, I have to have a few attempts before I can get to the last level.
Yeah.
But the time I do get to it, I do it without much trouble. So this 3rd level, I can never quite remember which way to go on it. It's like a big maze like you have on the first one, but bigger.
Yeah.
So you've got the turtle van there.
Nice.
So the first thing you need to do is go into this building.
Mm-hmm.
But I sort of forgot, was it that one? I looked down and I thought, yeah, it is this one. Now this is a very, very famous building in the game.
Yeah.
Because I guess you're still doing more of the same.
Yeah, you.
So you can see here how I'm attacking them above with my thing with
I see.
Donatello, but they'll just respawn
again,
when I get back there. Okay, so I think one thing that's made this very well known in later years, well, since like 2007 or whatever,
Yeah.
or 2006, was, the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh,
He did a review of this game.
I remember it.
Yeah, and it was that you just walk over it bit.
Yes.
The gap. So when I was younger,
Yeah.
this was as far as we got in that weekend we borrowed the game.
Yeah.
And I remember this room well, and like not being able to go anywhere in the turtle van.
Yeah.
And I remember this building pretty much being all we could do. And there was this jump, and you cannot get across that jump at all. And I remember my brother discovering that we could walk over it. But here's a little thing that's been discovered since that I can do now. If you stand here and just press right in the air, just as you get to it or left, you can just land up there.
God.
So yeah, I thought I'd demonstrate here that you just walk over that gap normally.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get down now, so you have to jump to try.
No.
It's a really weird level design, but the game's very memorable for it. So another thing is, what I just picked up is 10 missiles that the turtle van can shoot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's these barriers on the map that you need to shoot down, but you're going to need more than 10 in order to get through, because there's obviously these other enemy vans that you need to take down.
Yeah.
And so you need to basically leave this building, then come back in again to get 10 more.
Oh, I see.
So and also in this level you can find, say I lost Raphael, I think, you can find Raphael in a building like tied up, so you can get him. You can get your turtles back in certain runs.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you get game over, there are continues, and you're beating up. Bebop just again.
Yeah.
Just cornered him, and
That's what I
wow,
did.
wow.
I didn't get very far from here, though.
You're very good with the first bosses in things,
I
aren't you?
decided to leave out that building.
Yes, you remembered that.
Wait, no, I went back in.
Oh no! Did you remember it here?
I don't know.
Did you remember?
What did I do?
You've lost 2 turtles already.
Yeah, what was the point? There's no point.
No.
What am I doing? Okay, so I did go back into that room.
Okay.
Going back to you, because yours is more interesting.
Well, I'm just doing that same building again to get 10 more missiles, but I will say right now, because it's been several years since I've played this game,
Yeah.
I completely forgot which way to go with the turtle van, because there are routes you can take to take down barriers that have nothing to do with the correct way, and I went completely, and I knew I was going the wrong way, but I thought I'd explore anyway, just in case there was a different way to get there.
Yeah.
And I don't do too well on this bit either.
You got 10 more missiles.
Yes, I got 20, which is 20 is plenty in this level.
Okay.
So I think you use about 14 or something like that overall. So you need more than 10. But I think if you are only shooting the barriers, 10 will probably do. But because there's these enemy vans, the one that's throwing you over at the beginning,
Yes, I remember.
they need a missile to take them out, and they're just in your way. So so it's like that. But yeah, I didn't get much further than this, like progression-wise. I saw other buildings. There's a few buildings I went into as well. Just I thought, then I might get Raph back. I might get some pizza or something.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're back here.
Why did I go into it?
You're tied as well. Okay,
What a
so
mess.
we're on your last turtle. So what did you think of this game?
It's hard.
It is very hard, yeah.
And like, no matter what, you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, it is kind of like that. It's like, here's the thing that's in my way there.
Mm-hmm.
You either have to use a missile up, or you're gonna have to take damage. There's no avoiding it really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep going the wrong way here. So, would you play this again?
Maybe. I don't know. Possibly, yeah.
I don't think you would.
No, probably not.
I wonder if they'd do a remake of this.
I didn't hate it.
No, and then you're hugging the screen again.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you learnt something there. You go back a bit, give you a more warning.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, okay.
Just...
Subconsciously.
Yes, maybe.
So I'm just going in the wrong buildings now.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
You
got to the final building with a little bit of help. And it's Michelangelo.
And it's the last turtle as well.
Yes. See, I knew when I exited the van there and went to go, I knew I was doing wrong, so I know you don't leave the van yet.
No.
Oh, and you've got game over, yeah.
Game over, yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of that. So next week we'll do another game.
Yes.
Haven't decided yet, but we'll think of one. So, and you really like this game?
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, best game ever, you think?
I didn't hate it.
Yes. So, yes, thank you very much for watching this video, everyone. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this game. Have you played it, or do you just know it by reputation and other people's videos on this? It's a very well-known one. Again, I personally really like this game, and I put this on my top 10 NES games video, which I did a few months ago. And again, I fell down there. I didn't die, though.
Oh.
If you fall down there, you just land outside.
You got into your van, though.
Yeah, and so I took damage. And not another annoying thing, though, is the turtle van doesn't have its own health bar.
Oh.
So it's whatever turtle you're using is the van's health bar.
So you
which
could
is
have
really
4
annoying.
health bars.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But it's annoying, though, that because I'm Donatello, I should be playing as Michelangelo, probably. But I think
do you have to
there's no
exit the vehicle to change?
I can't remember. So I just took damage there.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, so thank you very much for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
I'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.